We live and we learn, right? And lately I've learned that a lot of people actually have no imagination. They do not have an imagination. A lot of people don't see anything more than they see with their two eyes. They have no dreams, no goals. Which is why their dreams are never going to come true anyway, because they don't have any, first of all. But they don't see possibilities of anything. I've studied people who made their dreams come to fruition. I've studied people who had dreams and saw them through, no matter how long it took. And following these people, I've simply learned that there's nothing on planet Earth that is actually impossible. The variable, what makes it complicated, or let me say the complicated part is figuring out what to do, how to get it done. And it's up to you to find it, to find that thing, to keep on looking until you find it. But it's there. We're not supposed to be flying every single day. Back in the day, the Wright brothers were called stupid because we're not birds. We don't have wings. Have you ever seen a human fly? No. Why do you think you're going to fly? Do you smoke weed? But they were stubborn enough. They had a dream. They had an imagination. They saw themselves flying. And now there's a million planes in the sky today. We fly. It's normal to us now. As if they weren't called stupid. As if they weren't crapped on. Yeah. All that bullshit's for the birds. People have no imagination. And for some reason, these people without imaginations volunteer to bring other people down, Try to crush other people's imaginations. I don't know why they do that, If you don't want to believe in anything, it's fine. Sit there, don't believe in anything. It is up to you. It's a free world. Most countries are free. What does your insecurity, your fear have to do with me, Why are you trying to bring me down and say I can't do what I set out to do? Why do you do that? It's really, really weird, but they say hurt people anyway, so that's them comforting themselves. Whenever they open up their mouth with their stinky breath and say, you can't do it, you're never gonna do it, are you crazy? It's either because they're scared they can't do it, or they failed, or they accepted that they failed, or anything, something like that, and they wanna put it out on you, wring it out to dry. I'm making expressions here, I'm making them up. The thing is, nothing is impossible. The variable is time. A lot of people set out to do things, but they end up finishing their lives having failed simply because they ran out of time. Athletes get old, people die, you run out of time before you reach that thing, before you make enough progress, before you figure out how to unlock a certain thing. I promise you, if your goal is to crush Mount Everest, I don't know how long it's going to take, but you can beat that thing with a hammer. Maybe 40 years, 40,000 years, I don't know how long it's going to take. But it's a rock. It's made of rocks. They're breakable, right? You're going to break it eventually, but the variable is time. Don't get it confused. It's possible. We just don't know how long it's going to take. That's why you should never give up. Because a lot of people do, because life is 50-50. Well, not even 50-50, because most human beings are part of the herd. There's herd mentality. Things are only stupid, insane. You're only a moron until you do it, and then you show other people that it's possible. A lot of people are scared of what other people are going to say. They're scared of failing, so they don't do anything. And there's the people who rise to the top, I guess. people who make their dreams come true, you know. Those are the ones who just decide to be stubborn and see it through, while everybody else just sits around and watches because they didn't have the balls to get up and do it. They didn't have the balls to keep on going because they're scared of what people will think, or they're scared of failure. And that's the thing, life is 50-50. As much as it could go wrong, it could also go right. And the winners focus on winning. You have to keep your eyes on the prize. The winners focus on things going right. But another major thing is to have the courage, because this is one life. You could either succeed or fall on your face. The winners roll the dice. Excuse me, I gotta digest this apple. I could talk all day because it really hurts me when people are toxic and try to bring me down for no reason. Which is why I think it's very important that in my lifetime, I roll the dice and I make my things happen. To show people around me that it's possible, because people, like we said, people do not have imaginations. They don't see these things happening. And then a lot of us, we don't know a lot of people who made their dreams come true. So it's impossible. You're stupid if you have a dream, you know? Because they've never seen it before. That's why it's my responsibility and anyone's responsibility out there, anyone who has a dream, anyone who has goals, anyone who wants to do something on planet Earth. It's our responsibility to show the sheep that they should dream again, that they should just keep on doing things, because nothing is actually impossible. Wow, that's interesting. Nothing is actually impossible. It's actually more stupid to give up, because you're just accepting that you can't do it, you know? You're just being weak, you know? Giving up is for the weak. It actually is. It's when you're weak. Nothing is impossible. Never stop believing.